Right, I did the top. Somebody coming fast behind me, so I thought I'd move on. This is a Hillfort. I'm eating some chocolate. I was supposed to stop this. Some people coming up behind me. Yeah, there's vallums and ditches up here. And lots of ants, by the way, I've noticed. Lots of big ants. Loads of them. It is one big ant hill, actually, this Hillfort. You don't walk through there. You'll be covered. And there are literally ant hills here. Down over that ridge there. You'll see them. Big ant hills. I've videoed them before. For those that follow me, they might be bored, saying, "Oh, we've been up there before," but you've never been up here now, up on this Dowesborough Hillfort, have you? Right, just a bit of news. There's atrocities going on in the world. There's also good stuff. We've had 4 astronauts for the first time orbited the moon, taking lots of fantastic images for us to enjoy. And looking down at the earth, and we're looking like a lovely blue jewel, so pretty, so beautiful, but with horrors going on, terrible horrors by America and Israel and other parts of the world where everyone's fighting and killing each other. But President Trump's decided he's not going to return Iran to the Stone Age yet if they agree to open up the Straits of Hormuz. So no one really knows who's running Iran at the moment, but they seem to have been the winners in many ways. Because I don't know, they've killed a lot of their leaders off, so maybe there will be a type of regime change, which the people want more freedom, you see, especially women. But it could end up that women get punished for what's happened, because that's what sometimes happens. They always blame the women for wanting freedom and causing all this trouble. But they've done an awful lot of smashing up, Israel and America. One man nearly cried in a reunion. He said, "I've spent 2 years building this bridge. It was my pride and joy, and they've blown it up." He said, "Hard sweat and tears. People in their little villages are being, having everything destroyed around them. People in the cities, they're blackout, there's no internet." A few journalists have managed to get in. And as for Israel, they're blowing up the Lebanon real badly, pinching their land, moving people around like they did in Gaza, rubberizing everything. Got the permission to execute Palestinians, even without a trial. So that's the horror going on. We've got the beautiful images of Earth from our lovely astronauts that are up there. They are like the pioneers, ready for a moon landing another time. At the moment, they're just trying to work out the sort of survival, the orbiting, all basic things, working out how to maintain the aircraft, the rocket and everything. So they've been busy. They're setting the pathway ready for a moon landing. You've got to do that first. You've got to get all that sorted out. It's like you can't run a railway without a railway line. You've actually got to get everything sorted. So that's a bit of news today, folks. The astronauts will be landing back on Earth in the Pacific Ocean on Saturday. It's Wednesday at the moment, and they're on their way back. They've orbited the moon. They went to the dark side. There was 40 minutes where there was no contact with Earth. They seen an eclipse of the Earth. Usually you have a solar eclipse, don't you? So that there's lots and lots of information going to be coming out. So I'm going to swap over to the Canon camera in a minute, but it's not very good for video. But this one, if I don't swap over soon, this one I run out of battery and I might actually need it. So I've got the charger to, when I get back to the vehicle, I can charge it up. But for now, I don't even know if it does charge it up, to be quite honest. I've got the cigarette lighter thing, I'll try it. You might have to charge it when you're going along. Right, over and out for now. I'm just going to take some pictures. Hiya. Yeah, back there is where I would have emerged if I'd carried on when I was at the junction at Frog's Combe. If I'd carried on round, I would have emerged about here, like I've done before, and come out on there, this area. Met a few more people. Everyone enjoying the sunshine. Not too hot for walking. Like I said, if I hadn't had somebody so close, I was going to spend a bit longer on the top. But they're already right up behind me, these people. What are you going to do? Don't know, I don't want to be followed. So I might just go off track until they've passed. Yeah. I'm going to go off track until they've gone past. They've caught up quite quickly. Just sharing it down here. Oh, they're actually going down there. So I'll go back then. Oh yeah, they're going down there. Sorry, they're not coming my way. I don't want to be joined by anyone, see. I hope they're going back there. Looks like it. Yeah. It's alright, we can carry on then. I don't like walking through the leaves really, because this is where the ticks will be. Yeah, so where they're going is where that leads you down to the junction for Frog's Combe and Hodder's Combe and the Fords. I'm over here. And just up here there's a road. Sometimes I walk a bit of the road, sometimes if there's a track, I'll stay on the track rather than walk on the road. There's lots and lots of tracks, by the way, over there. Places I haven't explored this far up. I know my sister Jude loved this area. Would know all this very, very well. Very well. Over and out. This is the still Canon camera, which I might try and do a bit of walking to, but we just walked through all these gnarled trees, and the Hillfort is there. This is all part of the Hillfort, Dowesborough Hillfort. You know, Iron Age, all that sort of thing. Battles took place up here. There's lots of different tracks everywhere from here, and I've driven up here before to park when I've come by car. Lots and lots of tracks down in different combs. We're just going to follow this one just for a little while with the still camera, which isn't going to be still, but I'll try and keep it as still as I can. Now, of course, you've got these ticks that make webs, you know, to catch you. They go from one tree to another. So you have to check on yourself now and again. The road is just there if I wanted to go up the road, but all these tracks will eventually lead back on the road as well. Saves having to walk a road, isn't it? Much better to sort of wander through here, isn't it? And that was a convenient stone back there to have a seat on. There's various paths going down into other combs. Bit wheezy because it is high pollen, very high pollen today. But what we're doing, I'm just trying to enjoy a bit of shade while I can as well. Because once we leave this little bit of wood, we'll be out exposed for the rest of the day, basically. Okay, it's very exposed, the rest of it. So I'm just doing a little bit here, just to give you an idea of the terrain I'm on. Somebody walking over there. There could be a better path over there for all I know. I don't tend to stray too much. I might have to have a puff on my inhaler as well. It's quite heavy pollen today. In fact, I think I might have to do it now. So I'm going to stop, folks. This is the trouble when you're a hay fever sufferer and you can get asthma. But if you come out equipped, you're alright. Alright, over and out. Right, I'll try another little bit of a video, everyone. There's the road there. I'm still warming. I had quite a horrible episode of indigestion a minute ago, and you know why, don't you? Because I ate a bar of chocolate really fast. It took a good 20 minutes for it to ease up. And it is quite hot out there in the sunshine, by the way. But anyway, I'm walking in partial shade with the Canon. It's nice and slow. I'm enjoying it. At one point when I got the bad indigestion, I thought, oh, shall I go back through the combs now? And then I thought, no, don't do that. Do you? That's not your plan. Lovely bit of lichen there, look. Lovely bit of lichen and lovely green trees. I'm going to turn off and take a picture, it's so nice. Over and out a minute. There's a Quantock pony. That's probably a foal that she had before, but it could be another early pregnant one. And then she looks pregnant, this pony here. But that looks like a very young horse over there, but it could be pregnant as well. Doesn't take them long, does it? Beautiful and shape. Beautiful. Do you know, I've seen cars whizzing by here sometimes. That one there's on the road at the moment, and I just hope they should slow up, really. Yeah, they have their foals around about this time of year. Moving out.